What's good, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I welcome you in, and I hope whatever messages it is that you're looking for, that you receive them here. If you're returning to the channel, I thank you for coming back. Welcome into I Heal Souls, where I receive messages from the divine, excuse me, and I deliver them to you as clearly and accurately as possible. Keep in mind that this is a collective reading, so not everything that may come out in this reading may resonate with you, and that's okay. Just take what fits with you and leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. If you got to try to make it fit, it's not for you, you know? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this reading and see what it is that your spirit guides want you to know. All right? Oh, goodness. Spirit, what messages do you want the collective to know? What messages do you have for the collective? Let's see. It's something good. Let's see. Damn. Well, they said here, because that flipped over while I was shuffling. So anytime a card flips over, or if it falls on the floor, I take it. So snooping, collective, what does that say? For snooping, drive-by tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. All right. Some of y'all got a little stalker. Probably done put something good on somebody and then take it away, and now they don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to reserve the little things you do in the bed for certain people, because not everybody can handle it. Not everybody is mentally sound. And I'm so serious. I'm telling y'all from experience. What else, Spirit? What else? I think I'm going to do an 8-card spread. I think I'm going to do an 8-card spread. And one more. Okay. My bad, y'all. That was my son that walked in. That's what you heard. Damn. You know, this is my first time pulling this card. 1111, activation, twin flame, soul contract, divine timing, synchronicities. I feel like I know where this is about to go, but I'm gonna just wait. Okay. Let me give me 2 more for the top row. Damn. All of these flipped over. Well, so we got double life, living a lie, secret affair, hidden truths, emotional betrayal, looking within, inner knowing, self-awareness, honesty. We got distractions, options. The first one is options, always busy, wondering I kept you waiting. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lacks empathy, fighting, trust issues, one-sided, detached, poor communication. Okay. Man, I pulled all those cards in one. They all flipped over at the same time. Dang. What is this? I'm not clarifying all these. Like 3 cards just flipped over. I'll be here forever trying to clarify all these cards. Spirit, give me one more. Just one more. I know I said I take cards that flipped over. That's too many. This would be like an hour and a half read. I take all them cards. Give me one more. Give me a good one. Damn. Okay. This came out in the last reading, but in a different deck. Lessons learned, tough times, growth, leveling up. Bottom of the deck, desire. Somehow, I feel like this is going to play into this reading, especially with this double life card. Okay. So let's see. Okay, let's start clarifying the cards. Let's go with snooping first, Spirit. What is this snooping? Who driving by the collective house? Who getting reading? Asking questions? Stalking on social media? They doing too much. They must not have a job. Or a job where they have enough time to do all that, because that's too much. Spirit, who is this snooping on my collective? Let's see. One more shuffle. Somebody that possibly played with you but don't want to play no more. It's either with the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's either this person doesn't want to be sneaky and play games anymore, or you uncovered and you saw this person and what they were doing. Okay. Give me more energy on this snooping. Ooh, damn. What is this? These two cards flipped out of the deck. And these were the two cards that they just fell right off the top of the deck. So that's the Ten of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. And what I'm feeling from this, just from the energy, this person, whoever this is doing all the snooping, they played games with you with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They were sneaky at first, and I feel like you caught on to it. With the Ten of Swords in reverse to the High Priestess in reverse, I'm feeling like this person was unsure of you at first, or this person wasn't following their true intuition. They possibly were following other people, or listening to other people with the High Priestess in reverse. And then with the Ten of Swords in reverse, I get that this person, the reason why this person possibly was in the game, like the Seven of Swords, well, the reason why this person didn't want to follow their intuition, didn't want to follow their mind, is because they didn't want to get hurt again. Maybe this person has been hurt before in the past. They didn't want to get hurt again, so they possibly even went against their better judgment. That's what I'm getting. This person went against their better judgment. They knew what type of person you were, but they were probably still living in the hurt of a past relationship. They didn't want to get hurt again. So to keep from getting hurt again, they ignored their intuition, even though their intuition probably was telling them that you are this person. You are their person. So with this Seven of Swords in reverse, I'm getting like this person played games and you saw it. And I'm feeling like if this person is in this type of energy, you left them. You left them. You left. Okay, Spirit, what is this 1111 activation? Dang, almost the whole deck almost flipped over. 1111, what is this activation, Spirit? I feel like this is the collective. This is your energy, this 1111. You probably woke up and decided to do better for yourself. And in doing better for yourself, that means you left this person behind. But that's just what I'm feeling. Yeah, these two cards flipped over. So it's the Ten of Cups in reverse to the Hierophant in reverse. And what I'm getting from this, that you knew that whatever this person was doing, you knew that I'm getting that you wanted something different than what this person wanted. And with this Nine of Cups in reverse, you probably felt like with this person, they weren't going to give you what you wanted relationship wise. You weren't going to feel fulfilled in a relationship, and you possibly, maybe in the long run, wanted to get married or wanted to be in a very serious commitment. But with the Hierophant in reverse, you weren't going to get that from that person. So I'm feeling like you chose to move on with this activation, twin flame, soul contract, divine timing. You moved on from this person. You decided to do better for yourself. You decided that you wanted more for yourself, and that if this person is not going to give you what you want, someone else will. So you decided to be by yourself until you found somebody else, or until the divine brought you somebody else that is going to give you what you want. So for some of you, you still haven't met this person yet, and for others, you have already met this person, but it came by way of you separating yourself from this person that is now spying on you and stalking you. You had to leave this person in order to find yourself, and then to find your divine partner. Okay? Spirit, what is this double life? Double life. Living a lie, secret affair, hidden truths, emotional betrayal. Oof, this sounds like another energy. Let's see. Double life. Spirit, what is this double life? Give me energy on this double life. Who is in this double life energy? What is that sound? My bad, y'all. I don't know where that sound coming from. My apartment. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse came out. So with double life, I'm getting this person, whoever it is that's snooping and spying on you, they weren't being honest with you. I'm getting you would have never had a serious relationship or a serious commitment. This person could not give you that because maybe they did have it somewhere else. That's why the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is coming up for you. I'm getting this Ten of Pentacles in reverse is for you and that person that you were dating, not for their other spouse or whoever else it is they were dating. That's why this came out for this double life. This person probably had someone else. So they wouldn't have been able to give you what you want. That's why they're coming up with the Hierophant in reverse. And also the Ten of Cups in reverse. They wouldn't have been able to fully give you themselves because they had someone else already. Spirit, give me more energy on this double life. And then look what's at the bottom of the deck, of this deck that I just sat down. It's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person you wouldn't have been able to move forward with this person. You wouldn't have been able to do anything with this person. This person wouldn't be able to give you the equal give and take because they had someone else. They possibly had someone else. Looking within. Spirit, what is this looking within? I feel like this is your energy collective. Like, I feel like you decided you were too good for this situation and you decided to leave. But Spirit, what is this looking within? Damn. Five of Swords in reverse. I'm getting with that Five of Swords in reverse. Normally the Five of Swords in the upright is like conflict, right? Problems. But with the Five of Swords in reverse, that's like a resolution. And with looking within, this is your energy. You decided like to heal yourself. You're not going to keep going down the same road, picking the same type of people expecting a different outcome. So you went within yourself to try to like heal yourself, try to figure out why do you keep selecting these type of partners. That's why you cut yourself off from this person, and that's why they spying on you now. you know, because they tried to keep you in like this double life. They already had somebody else. They wanted you on the side, but they probably felt like you just wanted somebody so they could keep you in that energy because you wanted to be with somebody so bad. So they could do you any kind of way. But whoever you are collective, I'm seeing that you decided that no, you're not going to deal with this. You went within yourself. You healed yourself, and you possibly already met somebody else. And if not, it will after your journey is. You will meet someone after your journey is done. But you had to get away from that person first. No good was going to come to you with that person. And a lot of times people don't realize that the type of energy you keep around you will determine like where you go in life. Because like say the divine, say the spirit has something else for you, right? And you got the wrong person in your energy. You can't walk through that door and get whatever it is that spirit has for you until you get rid of the person that, you know, is dragging you down spiritually. Because if spirit has something good for you, you wouldn't even be able to accept it because you got this messed up person in your energy. So you wouldn't even be able to appreciate the gifts that are about to be given to you. So you did right by cleaning this person out of your energy. Leave them gone. Let them just sit in the background and watch you. That's free security. You know? Spirit, give me more energy on this looking within. One more shuffle. Yeah, with the 9 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you were forced to look within. You were forced. Whatever happened between you and this person really took a toll on you. Or, yeah, I'm feeling like whatever happened between you and this person, it really, really, really took a toll on you. It had you like not being able to sleep, probably suffering from anxiety, like really, really going through something. So that's why with the 5 of Swords in reverse, you wanted to heal that. You went within yourself to fix that and heal that. And again, I keep saying it, that's why this person's spying on you and stalking you, and they are watching you. You might not think so. You might be like, oh no, that person not following me. They may not be saying nothing to you. You got different levels of stalkers. You got people that let themselves be known. They'll call your phone 100 times a day, leave you voicemails, pop up on you. Then you got the real crazy, deep-seated stalkers, the ones that sit in the background, don't say nothing, but can tell you about your whole entire life. You understand? They watch you. They follow you, but they got a lot of pride. You understand? So they don't want you to know that they're following you, but they can't get over you. Those the dangerous ones right there. Because if they end up seeing you with somebody else, ain't no telling what they might do. And if you left this person and you ain't heard nothing from them, they're the second stalker that I'm telling you about. The quiet ones. The silent ones, but they are watching you. Believe me when I tell you that they're watching you. Spirit, what is this? Distractions, options, always busy, wandering eye, kept you waiting. That's probably the same person that's following you. And they thought you was going to stay and deal with that. What is this? Distractions. I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Swords came out in this. Goodness. Or the King of Swords in reverse. Let's see. One more shuffle. You heard what I said? You see what I said? I said I wouldn't be surprised if the King of Swords, you know what? I gave him too much credit. They'll step down. They're a Knight of Swords in reverse. You see that? I know my cards, but this person is not a king. They're a knight. And this is the person that was with the distractions. They were manipulative. They weren't honest with you. They weren't clear in their intentions with you. They always kept you wondering. That's what a Knight of Swords in reverse would do. That's what they would do. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why you left. And I'm getting that when you left, for some of you, you didn't care. You just left. But for the majority, when you left this person, it hurt. It hurt a lot. But you put yourself first. Like you felt like you're too good to deal with that. Like you didn't care how much it hurt. You love yourself more than to keep putting yourself in this situation. You know, just some people just arrogant. You know, they think that they shit don't stink and they can do whatever it is that they want to do. Then when they finally meet somebody that's not going to deal with it, they don't know what to do. Now they walk around here stalking you. That's right, he was a fool. I said he because this might be a person, a male. This person was in full energy, fool. You understand? The knight of swords in reverse to the fool. This person took you for a fool. They thought they was going to come in, have their way with you, manipulate you, treat you however they wanted to treat you, and you was just going to stay around. Shit, I bet you left. Now they still following you. Yup. Stalker. Spirit, what is this stubborn? Probably this stalker. I can clarify these cards without any more cards. I can tell you exactly just by looking at them. But we just gonna do it this way. Spirit, what is this stubborn? Page of Wands, somebody that's flighty. Page of Wands in reverse, I'm sorry. This could be a younger person. This person could have been younger than you. Could have been immature. This person could have been like a fire sign or had it in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But one thing I do know is this person was arrogant. This person was immature. This was a flighty person. You know what I'm saying? They made a very bad decision when they chose to think that they were going to play with you and have you in the same positions that they have the other people that they date. You know, just come around when they want to, have you when they want to, tell you what they want to tell you, treat you how they want to treat you. That's what a page of swords, a page of wands, I'm sorry, in reverse would do. This is like a person that's like, how would I say it? They there for a good time, not a long time. You know, and a lot of times with that energy, they're the type of person that will leave you first, but you beat them to the punch. That's why they following you, because they ain't never had nobody leave them, not nobody that they like. So now they sit up here questioning themselves, like, how could this, I thought this person liked me. Oh my God, look what's at the bottom of the deck while I'm talking. I told y'all this card was going to come out. The Knight of Swords in reverse, because this person is manipulative. You beat this person to the punch at leaving. They didn't get a chance to have their full way with you and then leave you stuck in your head. You beat them to the damn punch. You left them. Now they sitting up there looking at themselves in the mirror, questioning themselves, wondering, do they still look good? Do they still look desirable to people? Like, how could you just leave this person? Because this person is arrogant. Sword energy like this, and especially in reverse, they arrogant. They cocky. And you broke that cockiness. You broke it. You broke it. You just like dropping the mirror on the ground and then looking at it again with a crack in it. That's how this person ego is. That's how this person ego is. They also in this energy right now too. The Queen of Cups in reverse. They hurt. They mad. That's this person. They hurt and they mad. And you know what? That fits right there with that fighting and that trust issues. One-sided, attached, and poor communication. Because that person is like that. Because this person, this is their energy that's fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're in this Queen of Cups energy. Because they're upset. They're upset that you did something that most people don't do. And that's leave them with their arrogant ass. Spirit, give me more energy on this fighting. Issues. That's what they get. Need more energy on this fighting. Let's see. One more shuffle. My bad. I had to make sure this deck was good. Somebody that thought you was going to stay and be around and deal with it. Yeah. Somebody, but they was wrong about that. Because this person, like I told you in the beginning, when this Ten of Swords in reverse, this person could have possibly been hurt before. So that's what gave them trust issues. You know what I'm saying? And they are a one-sided person. This is a person that probably likes things to go their way, and they have a way with words. So they can end up making the situation go in their favor if they want. And this person has poor communication, especially when they're in this Knight of Swords in reverse energy. You know, they'll only communicate about something to make it go in their favor. And that's why this person right now is in that Queen of Cups in reverse energy. They mad because you decided not to stay and play. You decided not to come together and deal with that. You left. You left. This person don't know what to do. They in their head. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Swords in reverse. They ain't think this was gonna happen. Give me more energy on this fighting spirit. Page of Swords. I told you they watching you. This person could possibly be younger than you. If they not younger than you, they act younger than you because they're immature. This person is mad because you left and they are watching you. It is their fault that y'all are not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? It is their fault that you are not there anymore because they got issues within themselves, but they try to walk around and act like everything okay and they normal, but they walking around with some undiagnosed damn issues, and they expect people to just deal with their stuff and deal with however they treat them. But you walked away, and now this person is mad. They possibly jealous because they mad you didn't stay and want to deal with them, and now they sitting up here watching you. But this, you know, they sitting up here watching you, and this person is watching you. I don't care if you say I ain't seen this person, I ain't talked to this person, I ain't heard from this person. You got different levels of stalkers, baby, and this one is a high level stalker with pride. They're gonna stalk you in peace. Nah, you probably ain't gave them nothing to see yet, but if they catch you out with somebody else, that's when they may reveal themselves to you. This person is watching you. Spirit, what is lessons learned? Damn, look how this card came off the deck. I gotta take it. Lessons learned. Boom. I'm getting this. Wait a minute. Yeah. I'm getting that's you. You learn your lesson about dealing with these kind of people. Kind of people in devil energy. This person really taught you a lesson, whoever you are, collective, and you learn about dealing with these type of people. So the next time you encounter somebody like this, you're gonna get the hell on, because you already know this is not something that I want to do again. And that's a part of going through something in life. A lot of times we go through something and we don't take the lesson from it. And so when you go through something and you don't take the lesson from it, you went through that lesson in vain. And again, I'm going to always tell you, the spirit going to take you back through it again. And it'll keep taking you through it until you learn your damn lesson. It's a part of growth. You know what I'm saying? And leveling up. And this person taught you a lesson because they came in with high toxicity energy. And you dealt with it for a little while, and then you was like, F this, I'm out. And that's why they following you. That is exactly why they following you. Because you don't want to deal with their mess. They did not expect you to not to walk away. And somebody that's used to treating people any kind of way, right? Not used to people walking away from them. And then when somebody finally do walk away from them, they stalk that person. That's an undiagnosed mental illness. You are crazy, because you was gonna already leave me anyway. But you just mad because I left you before you could leave me. Where they do that at? That's somebody that's crazy. They got issues. They need to go sit on somebody's sofa and talk about it. That's what they need. Because now this person, this that came out too as well. Yes, collective, you have learned your lesson, and it took you to go through heartbreak, and it took you to go through bad lessons with some messed up people. You know what I'm saying? You really had to go through something with this person, but now this person need to go through something. They're going the same thing that they put you through, they're about to go through, because they was in that this playful energy at first. Oh, I don't want nothing. I just want to come in and have my little fun and go on about my business. But you left before they could leave you, and now they walk around here sad, in their feelings, questioning their own self. Do I look good? Probably standing in the mirror trying to give their self affirmations, or telling themselves that they look good, or whatever the case may be, because their ego is broken. It's broke. That's why I say they need to go sit on somebody's sofa so it can be put back together. Because who gets mad and stalks somebody that leaves them before they can leave that person? You better be glad. If you stayed with this person, you'd have been in this Four Swords in reverse. No peace. You wouldn't have been able to have no peace, because they're crazy. And you can't have peace with somebody that's crazy. So whoever you are, collective, stay gone, baby. Stay gone. If you a woman and this was a man that did this to you, he's stalking you, he watching you. Let him watch. As a matter of fact, give him a show. Give him something to watch. If you a man and a woman did you like this, she's watching you, baby. Give her something to watch. Give her something to watch. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not saying that they're going to come after you if they see something, but just make sure your hands are up to date and your partner's hands up to date, because you might have to fight. I don't know. Especially if they unstable like this. They stalking you because you left them before they can leave you. Yeah, because you done turned their world upside down, and they don't know how to handle it. They thought that they was going to keep you like this. You was one of these cups, and then other people, these are other people. They thought that they was going to just have different options with you, but I'm getting whoever you are. When you left, you turned their world upside down, and you took yourself out of option, and you done hurt a player's ego. You done hurt their ego, because they was a Knight of Wands, a person that like to stick and move, but they stuck now. Ain't no more sticking. They done. So whoever you are, collective, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you decided to leave. Stay gone. Don't take this person back, because if you do take this person back, that's gonna boost their ego, and they're gonna be like, boom, he or she came back. I still got the juice. And then they're gonna finish off what they wanted to do to you and then leave you. So stay gone. Just leave them to pick up their ego. That's their business, not yours. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. If anything that I have said today has resonated with you, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you feel like this can be helpful to somebody else, and which I feel like it would be, hit that share button. And if you'd like to see other future videos with me, or future videos that I may upload, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when I do upload. And as always, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever this message should find you. All right? Peace out, my souls.